5 most forgotten Pokemon: Voltorb and Electrobe. So Voltorb and Electrobe it looks like a Pokeball, but it's dangerous because it's may electrocute or explode on touch. They have a Hisuian and form. They cannot be remembered due of them being a little bland. But even though that's why I said Hisuian, but the Hisuian form, they still doesn't get a lot of likes. But at least I know but I never see them having some fan art feature. Then they barely have fan arts. And here comes the next one. Number 4 is Execute. Its 6 conserve use telepathy. They can quick gather if they became separate. Execute is a little bit forgettable in the Pokemon community because it doesn't have much fan art as it used to, especially because you have to deal with literally 6 eggs. Next on our list is Goldeen, Speaking, and yeah, that's it. So it swims elegantly by flittering its tail fin as if it were dressed. It has of a queen. Frick, because my fans are swimming, literally speaking well, not again. It makes its nest out of hollow boulder and steam in its horn, and the Pokemon defends its egg with its life. Well, its full form was Goldeen, but those two were easily forgotten. Because this dude looks a lot like an Infinite Magikarp, but he's a little bit down. Next one, the Sentient. She may become Infinite for fan art, but she sometimes never appears on Singe. The only time that she actually appears, it's literally a bunch of Pokemon games, and even though that she's hella freaking powerful in Pokemon the 2nd generation, because you can actually made it killable, killing some Pokemon, and doesn't even count as well. So yeah. Number 2 is Natu. Despite seeing they appeared in the newer generation, they somehow barely gotten any fan art. Because even though they can actually be appeared here in even its final evolution. And let me read what it says. It picks fruits from cactus plants, defiantly avoiding buds of spike. It seems to skip about to move. So yeah, Naru and Satu is literally the Pokemon that was being a forgotten bird Pokemon. So yeah, the final one is. Wait, before we get into it, here's some honorable mention. Because I didn't mention him because he's currently a little bit popular than he used to. Horsula, literally, despite having they have an alternate illusion, and they do have a little popularity to shine their brightest. The Wurmple lines. It's about this. They look like a rip-off version of literally how the Caterpie line goes. Yeah. So Skate and Masquerine, they're forgettable. Yakada, which is surprisingly, I didn't add it but he would literally what would be the number 1 forgotten. But no, I didn't decidedly didn't add him. Volbeat and Illanusa, it's about their freaking hated Kricketot and Cricketune. Those Pokemon are forgotten for unknown reason, actually. Number 1 most forgotten Pokemon is Furfrou. The reason why they were forgotten because about 2 of them looking like a little bit like a normal animal. And yes, you can tell why people forgot its existence because he looks like a regular dog with a rough hairstylation. nation, but despite they've been forgotten, and they still have a little love, well, but they barely gotten one since. And so just, yeah, I hope you liked the video. Sorry for the if I misinformation some, so yeah, bye.